Well, hello, Virgo, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for October 27th through November 2nd, 2025. This week, I'm using the Trick or Treat tarot card deck for the Halloween holiday. This deck's by Barbara Moore and Jonathan Hunt. So, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for dropping in. And if you're a regular viewer, welcome back. And please consider subscribing and helping to support the channel. Thank you so much. It's free. And just a reminder, these are general readings, which will not resonate with everyone. But if you would like a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. So with that, let's just dive in. Let's see what's going on for the week. Let's see what crystal is being suggested for you, Virgo. What's coming through? How's everybody doing? You Virgos work really, really hard. How y'all doing? Burning that candle at both ends. Let's see what the cards are indicating. Selenite, peace, your crown chakra, which is your connection to spirit source, the angelic realm. Take a little time for yourself. Let's bring some selenite in. And let's see what the tea leaf fortune cards. So what's going on? What does Virgo need to hear? Okay, I think I had one flip over. Let's grab that one. Okay, not so easy to shuffle round cards. And we have another one. What else for Virgo? Message, last message, one more message for Virgo. And there it is, it wants to come out. Okay, let's take a look. We have Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. You might be feeling a bit stuck, Virgo. All work, no play is what I'm picking up. We have Throne, position of authority. Could be because you're the one in charge. You're the one that has to, operate the show, you might say. The office, whatever it is that you do. And we have Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Well, certainly this represents how much of a hard worker you are, Virgo. You could be in charge of something extremely important. Now, this can be if you're working or if you're retired, because a position of authority can be in charge of a group, a function, an activity, whatever the case may be, whatever it is, you're the person that's in charge. And so you've got a lot of authority, a lot of responsibilities, and that's why selenite's coming out. You know, you need to rest and recharge your batteries here. You do have a very solid foundation. This is not like the Tower card in the tarot. You know, you're putting in the work. You're building that solid foundation, whether it's bringing people together for a group activity or whether it's, collaboration in the workplace. You're getting the job done. But with the Beryl card, which I can understand, something's lacking. When you're a person in charge, that takes up about, I want to say 70% of your time. So the other 30% has to be split in regards to your personal goals, your family, your loved ones, and in regards to, making money as well, because this could take up a lot of your time, but you're doing it for charity. You could be involved in those kind of activities where you're still leading the charge there, you might say. But it's taking up a lot of your time. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you, Virgo. Messages and guidance for Virgo, please. What's coming through? What does Virgo need to hear besides recharging your batteries? Rest. Take a break. A 10-minute break, at least. What's coming through for Virgo? There's something that's getting short-sighted here. Probably free time. All right, Virgo. We have the Ten of Cups. Your happiness. Your happiness. Wow. You're happy with, you know, the position that you're in. You know, most of you are usually in some kind of position of authority or you're working towards it. You're happy in regards to that, but this is what the Barrel card is about, lacking something in your life. You could be single, so maybe, you know, you don't have someone special in your life. For others, if you're retired, you also might be single, where your partner is now, either you're divorced or passed on. You know, so the Ten of Cups is you know, filling that hole, that void there of happiness. What else do we have? We have the Four of Cups. Really silly. Eating too much candy here, sure. But this is kind of like not seeing the handwriting on the wall. There's something that could possibly be presented to you, or you're getting this not a warning, but you're being made aware that, you know, there's something lacking in your life, but you're still doing it anyway. Yeah, let's see what. Death by chocolate. Okay. A very funny depiction of the Four of Cups, but it's really having your mindset in a certain frame of mind. You know, how you feel about something. You know something's lacking, but again, you still do it anyway. So in this case, it says death by chocolate, too much chocolate. And maybe you're allergic. Maybe too much chocolate. You get sick from it. That's what the card's depicting. So you're kind of like not listening. You're not seeing. You know, what could bring you happiness. And we have the Seven of Cups. Wow. Look at this. This is all about your feelings, your emotions, your sensitivity. And it says, pick your poison. Wow. So you have a lot of options. I feel there's the potential there. But again, I feel like with these cards here saying about a position of authority, you might be really busy in regards to the work that you do. Could be in the workplace. It could be within the community. You're really busy. And you're kind of shortcutting your own happiness. You realize it. You have a lot of options. You're thinking about it. You know, Seven of Cups is kind of in that, well, I could do this or this or this. A lot of choice. Some things are good. Some things are not good. What else do we have for Virgo? King of Pentacles. This is what's important. Look at the look on his face. Yeah. You know, we need money to live. It's Taurus's card and energy. So your sister Earth sign. But it, you know, it's really, that's your focus. We see the light bulb here. That is your focus. Your work, the work that you do. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, you're going to feel this nagging feeling of, you know, you're working all the time. And maybe life is passing you by. We have the Queen of Wands. It can be an Aries, a Leo individual. This could represent someone that is your boss or someone that's responsible for, it can be like an example they keep showing me an example, like if you're retired where, you know, this Queen of Wands would be asking you to maybe take care of a group. Like, let's say It's some kind of an event where they're wanting you to take care of maybe overseeing the entire event. And you're good at it, Virgo. So the Queen is kind of like a recruiter here, you know, drawing people in and setting them in place. And that's where the Throne comes in. You've got somebody maybe asking you, oh, could you do this report for me? Or could you finish this up? Or, hey, I really need you to head up this group, you know, and you do it because you're good at it, Virgo. So let's see what else we have. And you're getting paid for it, unless you're doing it for charity. What else? We have the Five of Cups. But things aren't the way they used to be. You're coming to a realization here. So lots of Cups energy here. Lot of Cups energy. Bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Five of Wands. This is a card of conflict, I feel. Even though it's Wands, I feel this is what you're thinking about. This is what you're up against. Everyone vying for your time, work, family, you know, spouse, children, whatever it may be. All vying for your attention, you know, wanting something from you. All right, let's get to the clarifying here. 10 of Cups. I feel with the 5 of Cups coming out here, you're weary. You're really weary. That's why you're getting the selenite crystal. You need to recharge your batteries. 10 of Cups, please. This is what you desire. Yeah, Queen of Cups. You know, that happiness, having some fun, joy. Kind of a work-home balance. The 4 of Cups. It's being made now abundantly clear. It's like you shouldn't have eaten all that candy, and now it's being abundantly clear. So the Queen of Swords is, you know, referring to your mindset, being practical, logical, kind of telling yourself, you know, you can do it all. You can do your work. You can get to your kids' events, whatever the case may be, and you're on that hamster wheel. And the 7 of Cups here brings about the 5 of Cups. Maybe the wrong choice. You feel like you made the wrong choice. But you have a couple of options. You know, we've got the 5 of Cups showing up twice where you're there's regret coming in. But you do have a couple of options. The King of Pentacles wanting to provide. Yeah, taking a very proactive approach. Now, I know sometimes the 7 of Swords can be something going on behind the scenes, but in this case, I think it's just very a proactive approach, you know, to maintaining your work and, you know, juggling all the responsibilities and obligations that you have, Virgo. I think the Barrel card kind of says it all here, where you feel like something's lacking because you're doing so much. And this Queen of Wands, an Aries, a Leo individual. They could be the ones that are asking you for certain favors or, you know, heading something up, heading up a group, heading up a project, you know, doing extra work. And the King of Cups is coming in. You're really feeling all these emotions, but you keep it to yourself. You do the job. And this final 5 of Cups. Feeling like you made a mistake. Now, we do have the 4 of Wands. This is not only a card of celebration. This is telling you you can just step right through. This is almost like a portal energy here where you can step right through. You have 2 cups. Look right here. You have 2 cups which are standing up also, kind of like stepping through. You can make a change, in other words, is the point that I'm trying to make. You can make a change. So very conflicted for the week. A lot of things that are vying for your attention. It could be work, home, community. Let's see what the final message is for you, Virgo. Final message for Virgo, please. Abracadabra with wings. Wow. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Well, that was a beautiful ending for your reading because that's exactly what needs to come in because of the barrel message here, where you do feel something is lacking in your life at this time, whether it's money, whether it's love, or being able to get to the goals that you're at. You've got abracadabra with wings on it, bringing in some good fortune and some lucky chances. So let me know what those might be, Virgo, in the comments. All right. Well, that is the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance. Make it a great week.